in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Payton, following the basket by Shane Battier. Back to Payton. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
The shot from Payton right now, so pure. Even without a lot of time to get set, he's able to make that one look so smooth.
Well, you know, I've watched Cameron Boozer since high school. Everyone knows what a special talent he is, but then you add in the IQ, the work ethic. He's mature beyond his years, both on and off the floor.
And Adebayo sends it back.
Oh, great timing on the swat by Bam. That's something the coach would love to see even more of.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Bird looking it over. Bird tough inside.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
San Antonio trailing here. Miller right side. Over Battier. Got a piece of it.
A really smart defender. Battier positions himself really good there for the block. That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Pass to Battier. From deep three-point land. San Antonio with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Payton's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Off the inbound. 3 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. San Antonio leading. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break. Battier's got it. Pass to Adebayo.
Hey, swing it. Take that.
Now here's Boozer. And Boozer throws it down.
Oh, great job on the assist, scanning the floor and finding that open look.
Green drives in. And he can't jam it through.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Here we go. Get it going.
Now, here is Battier. 11 points in the game.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Shot.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Battier outside.
Get it going. Here we go. Get it out quick.
Over Evans. It's back to Battier. And the rejection by Evans. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. San Antonio leading by 4.
You know, we've seen guys with the size and the speed that Cameron Boozer possesses, but we rarely see them with the same level of touch he has on his shot. The way Boozer can get downhill and stretch the floor can be a nightmare for defenses.
Here's Siakam. After the basket by San Antonio. Shot clock at 5. Here's Griffin. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
And what an excellent way to end that possession. There was some power on that throwdown.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick two at the other end. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And Boozer throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. They get the rebound. Garcia misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Miller with a wide open look. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. A nice shot by Griffin. Griffin's got 4 points in the quarter.
There's the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
Here's Payton. Pass to Boozer. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. On defense, Brooklyn. Siakam inside. Still scoreless. Now here's Garnett. He's covered by Boozer. Here's Bagley. The rebound by Garnett. Brooklyn trails by 6. Kicks it out to Siakam. Good on the triple.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
Here's Suggs. Outside Boozer. Clock at 4. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Bagley with the bucket.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
At the elbow, Griffin. Lays it up and banks it in. Griffin's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Outside, Suggs. Shoots over Garcia. Siakam pulls it in.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. San Antonio making a switch here. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's San Antonio leading by just 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Brooklyn trailing. Butler gets a step. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's Lindenborg. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Garcia's shot is good.
Oh, that was a battle down low. Advantage to the offense this time.
The 3. Lindenborg, good. And San Antonio leads by 3.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Right here.
Kicks it out to Garnett.
You got him. Watch him. Get him.
6 to shoot. Left side, Griffin. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Second shot opportunity. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Here's Lendenborg. The fader. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. Lendenborg's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot off.
Garnett outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Garcia. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Yeah, that's a great job of creating off the bounce and finishing with intent.
Brooklyn trails by 3. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Lendenborg, good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Siakam for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Wow. Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Oh, come on. You cannot let that happen in this situation.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Driving to the basket. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, you can't play better defense than that, patrolling that mid-range area.
Back to Butler. Good D by Miller.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Peterson, that's good.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Sit on it.
Well, look, you can't just give him the lane like that. Come on.
Here's Peterson. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them. Fearless. Draymond Green gets it done in the moment.
There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Count it! Yeah, with the game on the line, Adebayo wants the ball, and he delivers.
Count!
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Start it.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Five seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Green. Yes!
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
That might be